Recently fired from a Santa Fe Springs, California electronics firm, went back to the company and killed 3 people and wounded 2 others before turning the gun on himself yesterday afternoon.
Boy, Jackie.
He later died at a local hospital. Officials say they are not sure yet of the motive. Well, what more do you need? He was fired, but the gunman and all the victims appeared to be of Asian descent.
Unbelievable. Tremendous hatred in this country.
The L.A. Sheriff's Deputy Fidel Gonzalez tells us after the gunman shot a female employee at the rear of the building, he then apparently shot himself. Fidel Gonzalez, please.
Oh, well, the hell would know that one? Who would know you would have tape of Fidel Gonzalez? Now, who was he again? He's the guy who...
The L.A. Deputy Sheriff.
All right, I hear you.
We found the suspect near her body with a .38 caliber revolver in his hand, and we did note that he had suffered a gunshot wound to the head.
Gonzalez. What was the other guy's name?
The guy who did all the shooting?
Yeah.
They didn't give me his name yet.
Oh. A lot of Gonzalez's in this country.
A great American name.
It is. That's the all-American name now, Gonzalez. Unbelievable.
But, you know, we keep having these disgruntled employee shootings.
Yeah, how long before Scott the engineer goes off?
Let that be a warning to us.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
I told you about that high school principal who had addressed his graduating seniors down in Alabama.
Yeah, Elmo Gonzalez.
His name was Humphreys. Holland Humphreys, or Holland Humphreys. And Mr. Humphreys asked the students, is anyone going to take someone outside their race to the prom?
Logical question. Just got to make sure, so you make sure that the theme for the prom is correct.
So a few people raised their hands.
Yeah.
He looked around and said, how would that look at the prom?
Right.
A bunch of mixed couples.
How many people here are taking a jigaboo to the dance?
Well, Mr. Principal.
Yeah, Humphreys.
Yeah, Mr. Humphreys.
It ain't going to look good, you know, that much.
Then he said there wasn't going to be a prom if there were going to be mixed-race couples there. One little girl raised her hand and said, look, one of my parents is white and one of my parents is black, and I don't see anything wrong with it. And he said, young lady, you are a mistake.
Oh.
And no more of these mistakes are going to happen if I have anything to do with it.
Wow. Boy, this guy, doesn't this guy, like, you know what it is? He's been a principal for a while. Like, how come all of a sudden...
He went nuts.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, he's been covering this up for years, these feelings of hatred. Why is it all of a sudden the guy suddenly explodes?
I don't know. He just couldn't hold it in anymore.
Right.
He had to come out of the closet.
Because, most guys who make it to the rank of principal in a school, and that's a political position, to make it to the rank of principal, you got to sort of know how to play the game.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that, like, somewhere he cracked and just went, how many of you are going to be in a mixed relationship at the prom? Well, most guys would say, hey, listen, I can't stand to see these black guys with white women.
So I won't go to the prom.
Yeah, so you know what? I'll just have to put up with it. It's going to make me puke, but I got to put up with it. I've put up with it for years. Maybe he found out he has cancer. That's always my speculation. The doctor said,
long to live.
You probably got a year to live. You might as well be honest with everyone.
Speak your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Leave the spick boyfriends at the gas station.
Right. No Negroes at the prom.
No jigaboos. You people,
I don't mind jigaboos as long as they're with other jigaboos.
What the hell is next? Whites and Chinks Chak-Chon? We can't have it. It's very hard to find a band that can cater to the Jungle Bunnies and the rest of you.
Oh,
yeah. All the Jungle Bunnies like the rap music and the white man like rock and roll.
Well, he got into a lot of trouble now. He was suspended on Monday.
I don't care. I got cancer.
Students told on him and said he tried to ban an interracial dating prom.
Student.
Yeah, who told on me? A spade? A spade.
I'll get even with you.
Well, KKK member Nathan Thomaston told reporters yesterday after the school board meeting where the suspension was announced that he was still unhappy about the board's decision.
Really?
Yes.
What's the guy's name?
Nathan Thomaston.
You saying you have tape of him saying that?
I'm supposed to.
No, dream on.
Well, maybe I don't have him.
You got
but
Joe?
I do have Joe Williamson.
Yeah, who's that?
He is one of the parents of the students at the school.
Boy, I'd rather hear the KKK guy.
Well, maybe you want to hear Mr. Williamson.
All right.
I don't want my kids to come to school and watch some black person or white person stand in the hall loving and kissing on each other. Do you think I'm sending them to school to get that kind of education? No, I'm not.
What about if it's like two white people kissing and...
He does want that kind of education.
I need that.
No problem.
This here ain't the friggin' UN. It's a high school. Leave them knuckle draggers at home.
That
Date a real American.
But nagger love is not conducive to education.
We don't want no you bang you square dancing on our premises.
Nagger.
On the other side of the argument here is Tyrone Patillo.
All right.
Oh, let me get you.
Now I want the white women. And no one gonna keep me from it.
How does he feel about the suspension?
Now,
President say you need to go.
wait a second. What was that? Wait, I gotta hear that again. That went by entirely too fast.
Well, like I did before.
He president say you need to go.
Hey, President, you need to go.
Short and sweet.
Can you imagine you got this guy?
I don't want my kids to come to school and watch some black person or white person stand in the hall loving and kissing on each other.
Arguing.
I think I'm sending them to school to get that kind of education. No, I'm not.
You got that guy arguing with this guy.
He president say you need to go.
I think they should just close that school.
That's America. And people are worried about violence on television.
Just close that school. There's no need to keep it open.
Yeah, that's an accident waiting to happen.
If I see my daughter with a Chinese, I'll shoot him like a squirrel.
Who will you shoot, your daughter or the Chinese?
Both of them.
The Negro has to stay away from my kids.
Yeah, well, like I said before. You can't rely on it.
Now listen here, Negro, I'm going to argue with you. So get the marbles out of your mouth. Now, I don't want you with my daughter.
Yeah, but you must be president because, like I said before.
Yeah. You got a point there, but... I don't want my daughter dating no jungle animal. Do you hear me? What a powder keg down there, huh?
Tinderbox.
Tinderbox, ready to go off.
That's entertainment.
You're not kidding. Get down there with Oprah.
Should be a whole cable network.
I'm telling you, just set a stage around those people.
The next channel.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing for a principal to come out with all of a sudden. Like, how long I just would love to know how long the principal had been on.
Well, why don't we try to get him on these airwaves for an interview?
Okay.
I'm sure he's available.
I'll try that.
He just got suspended. He's just sitting at home.
Yeah.
Watching Oprah. Drinking.
Call up and agree with him.
We don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I'll call up and agree with him.
Picking my toe.
There you go. We'll say we advocate.
Yeah, we're for you over here.
And we want to give him his voice.
We're for you up here north.
Right.
Hey, Gary, get that guy on the phone. Tell him I'm all for it. It's the only way you're going to get him on the air. And I'll talk like this. Hey, I'm up here north, but boy, my roots are in the south. I got to tell you, boy.
You can't imagine what's happened up here in New York.
New York. I'm here in New York. All I see is moolies and homos and heebs.
All dating each other.
Yeah, all there in one big mixture, and before you know it, it's going to be happening down south. Hey, I'll just tell the guy, I'll yell into the microphone and stuff.
Crack mothers and towel heads.
Hey, where is that happening?
In Alabama.
Gary, get that guy. Quickly, call Alabama. Sounds fantastic.
While we're waiting, I'll just tell you that the shorter you are, the greater your risk of heart disease.
Yeah.
You say that
Poor
short
Billy.
people have an attitude. There's a good reason for it. They're going to die.
I'm having cell phone.
What is that?
I'm having cell phone.
I can see why.
The conclusion is from a new study to be presented today at the convention of the American College of Cardiology in Atlanta. They say that the possible reason is that short people have, shorter arteries.
Really?
And more likely to get clogged up.
That's amazing. I would have thought just the opposite, because I never see any old, tall people. You know what I mean? I only see old, short people. You never see a really tall guy. That's why I know I'm not going to live long. I never see a guy my height being real old.
Well, your father's pretty tall. He's pretty long.
He's 6'2" or something. That's
pretty tall.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not average.
My heart is failing. Hey, no blacks at the prom.
So
now,
I don't
midget
know.
love is all right.
Midget love. They can mix with the regular size.
Oh, yeah.
Those
I
people
love
have
that.
a big cross to bear. You can give them whatever they need.
You got to feel bad for them.
So what the medical experts would say to short people is try to avoid as many of the risks of heart disease as you possibly can.
Right.
Since you have more of a tendency to have those clogged arteries like
chink
smoking.
food.
Chink food.
Shut up, Shorty.
Smoking, high blood pressure, cholesterol, and all that other stuff. So you should exercise, good diet, that sort of thing.
Exercise. Yeah, well, Billy does a lot of that.
Yeah.
He's in shape.
He's taking care of himself.
Yeah, he looks really good. Another week to live.
As we said earlier, not Magic Johnson, what am I doing? As we said earlier, Mickey Mantle's son died of Hodgkin's disease. Billy Mantle, who was 36 years old, died on Saturday in suburban Dallas. And you were right, Howard. Billy Mantle's death came 2 weeks after his father came out of the Betty Ford Clinic for his 43-year alcohol problem. Mantle's son had just left the cafeteria of a substance abuse clinic in Wilmer, Texas, when he collapsed. So it sounds like he was having problems too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. Well, Mickey Mantle's often said he never expected to live past 50 because no Mantle men ever live past 50. What is it, Baba Booey? You're freaking me out here.
Well, no. So everybody's going, Gary, you got to go in there and get the information to contact this principal.
Oh, yeah.
50 calls, so I needed the information from Robin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, why don't you come in here and say
Yeah,
something?
what are you bothering me for? I'm busy.
I don't know.
Gary gets all overwhelmed when we need him to do something.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah, good.
know.
Happy birthday.
I don't
Can
know.
All right,
you hear
anyway.
him yelling? He's yelling at you.
Yeah, he's yelling. Just go do it.
I can't do it.
I'm too mad. What's the problem?
I said I can't bother Robin. Robin was reading a story about Mickey Mantle, so I can't...
You can't break in on that?
No, I have to wait till you guys are done.
All right. You finally got in here. 10 news stories back. All right, very good.
Robin, I need that information. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm a friggin' idiot.
All right. Listen.
Robin, I can't do the call information.
Anyway,
Billy had been diagnosed